Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe to catch all our chess action. This is a book move. The opening is called Zuckertort opening.
Control of the center with d5, preparing to develop other pieces and potentially creating space for the bishop on c4.
This is a book move. The opening is called Réti Opening.
This is a book move. The opening is called Réti Opening, Réti Accepted.
Pawn to e3 is best.
Bishop to g4 is good. This develops a bishop. This is a book move. The opening is called Réti Opening, Réti Gambit, Kier's variation.
Bishop captures on c4 is the best move.
Developing the knight to a strong central square, supporting the pawn to d5 pawn and preparing to control the pawn to d4 square, while also eyeing the pawn to f4 square for potential pawn storm.
Bishop captures on c4 is best. This develops a bishop. This captures a free pawn.
Pawn to e6 is best.
Control of the center with d4, preparing to develop other pieces and putting pressure on black's position.
Knight to f6.
Castling kingside to connect rooks, control center, and prepare for potential pawn storm on the queenside. Also pins the bishop on c4, making it harder for black to play c5.
Bishop to e7 is excellent. This develops a bishop. Bishop to b4 is best. This develops a bishop.
Pawn to h3.
Bishop to h5.
Pawn to a3.
Pawn to a5 is good. Kingside castle is best.
Rook to e1.
Kingside castle.
I played pawn to g4 to challenge black's kingside pawn structure and create space for my pieces to develop. This move also pins black's knight on g6, putting pressure on their position.
Bishop to g6 is best.
Pawn to e4 is the best move.
Preparing to develop the queenside pieces and putting pressure on black's position, I chose knight to d7 to support the pawn on pawn to d5 and prepare for potential pawn breaks on the queenside.
Bishop to f4 is best. This develops a bishop.
I played knight to b6 to challenge black's pawn structure and prepare for potential pawn breaks on the queenside. The move also pins black's knight on c6, making it difficult for them to maneuver.
Bishop to a2.
Bishop to d6.
Bishop to e3 is the best move.
I played pawn to e5 to challenge black's pawn structure and create space for my pieces to develop. The move also pins black's knight on c6, making it difficult for them to defend their pawn on d5.
Pawn captures on e5 is best. This is a trade. This attacks the bishop. This move gains a tempo.
Attacking the knight on f6, gaining control of the center and preparing to develop other pieces. The pin and the knight on pawn to f6 also puts pressure on black's position.
Knight captures on e5.
Bishop captures on e5.
Pawn to f4 is the best move.
Bishop to d6.
Pawn to e5 is the best move.
Bishop to e7.
Pawn to f5 is the best move. The game is over. White wins.